What's going on, you guys? Chaosoid David here. Welcome to part 2 of my Let's Play of Spyro the Dragon. Now, we left off completing the levels, the Artisan Homeworld, Dark Hollow, and Twisty! And hope you guys like that little reference. So, now we're going to complete the last 2 levels of the Artisan World, starting with this one, Stone Hill. Now, I can't believe, that it's just hard to say. It's hard to think about how the classic games have become over the years. Because whenever you play the classic games after you played the new ones, it just really brings up my childhood. Because of course this game was one of my childhood. So well, one of my childhood games. So well, you get the idea. So it's just really hard to think about it because I was just thinking about the newer games and just what they have become, what the series have become. So it's always good to play these classic games over and over again, if you know what I'm saying. So now this level I have no idea why, but I actually was kind of a little bit frightened of this level when I was playing when I played this level when I was young. I was a bit frightened because of these stupid rams. There's a ram! It's coming right for us! Now look at that, there's already the end of the level, but of course we're not going to leave yet, so can't believe we're already to the end of the level that fast. But here's Dragon to free Astor.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Now we've already freed 9 dragons, so we're just 1 dragon away in order to be able to access the next homeworld. Well, of course we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to wait until we completely 100% this world, the Artisan Homeworld. And here's where the key is. Of course, another key to a treasure chest. Oh, come on now, get those steel chests, Spyro. Thank you. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I have no idea why I was that scared of those stinking rams when I was young. It's just since they come at you, bro. It's just like an episode of the Jersey Shore, and it's just kind of frightened me how they started running at you. And here's the treasure chest, and of course you had another dragon to free, Gavin.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Now we can go to the next homeworld if we wanted to, but like I said, I'm not going to yet. So now we come back up here via the whirlwind. Yeah. I was gonna say teleporter, but I didn't really teleport anywhere. And here's quite a couple chests to ram and just break. And here's yet another dragon. Of course, I missed that red gem. We're gonna free Lindar.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Well, of course the Chaos Lord never runs into trouble. But yeah, like he said, every time you free a dragon, it's basically a checkpoint. Plus, you can also save your game, like I did in the previous part of this Let's Play. So, of course, really useful to find these dragons, even though that's what you're supposed to do throughout the game. They're basically your save states and checkpoints, and more rams trying to come at me, bro. And these old coots from Toasty. I can never get enough of that reference. Here's some more red gems. Ow. Come on. Oh, I was about to hiccup there for a second. I always liked killing these old guys with the... I was about to hiccup again. I don't know why I'm doing that. I always liked killing these old guys when I played through this level. Any level that had these old guys. And here's the last dragon of this level. Gildas.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
You actually saw me do that earlier when I was going down to get that treasure key. I pressed the triangle button to completely drop down a mid-flight, like so. That's dropping down when you're in the glide, but you better be careful how you use that, because if you press the triangle button, you can't recover from it, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, so you can't recover from using the drop down. Let me make sure. Oh, never mind then. I spoke too soon. Because I was about to say I tried to get out of it one time when I was playing, but it wouldn't do anything. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I just thought I recalled doing that. I could never recover from it. Just kind of hard to remember what you did from your youth sometimes. Kind of hard to remember what you did. Anyway, these little stone columns are basically an out of bounds. See, we can't go through there. It is a protective barrier. And here's the last remaining treasure over here in this area. You just gotta really look around. And here's our little egg thief. And these guys pissed me off when I was a kid. These guys pissed me off. You gotta have to charge at them for a while and then flame on in the ass to collect dragon eggs. Dragon eggs are also part of the game's completion, and there's not that many of them to collect. I think there's like about 12 of them if I remember correctly. And a good way to find this treasure if you get lost is to look for the trees, because most of the time you'll find treasure within these trees, like so. You just gotta look out for these trees in order to find the treasure in this area. And that's all 200. So we're done, son, with this little level. So now I'm gonna take a little shortcut to the end of the level, which is right over hither. Damn, I'm good. Now if you wait 1 second, I'm going to open up a drink. Good. Always good to have a nice cold drink by you whenever you're playing a game. And now we're gonna head into the last level of the artisan world that we have not done yet. Out of here, fool! Which is this level right here, Town Square. Now I consider this level as one of my favorites because I just love the music of this level. Just take a listen to this. I've always loved the music of this level every time I played it. It's just really catchy song. That's why this is one of the main examples why I loved 90s gaming music back then. They were just so catchy and just so good to listen to, no matter where you go. And here's our first dragon, even though we can see 2 dragons right here, but we have to be at a higher distance or higher vantage point in order to be able to reach that one. So we're going to rescue this one named Nils.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
Basically, L2 and R2 is just to rotate the camera. And the funny thing I liked about these bulls is that you could just one-hit kill them with a flame attack. But if you charge into them, they'll get stuck on their horns, and they'll stay stuck like that. And they'll try to struggle every time. They'll try to struggle from getting off their horns. It's just so funny. Maybe you can flame them also for them to completely vanish like David Copperfield and disappear right here. Poof! That was a brilliant magic trick right there, Mr. Bull. Now here are these little gem chests right here. If you flame or charge them, a gem will pop up, and you have to touch it to grab the gem. So it's a pretty unique kind of gem chest. And here's another extra life that we can collect. 8 lives. I don't have the 7 lives anymore, so maybe I'm not feeling lucky anymore. Here's yet another dragon to rescue, Devlin.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Oh, did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X at the very top of your jump?
I mean, of course, that's what Gildas said back in Stone Hill. And there's that little matador-looking guy. I think that's what it was. Oh, you hear that laugh? That means there's an egg thief nearby. So always keep your ears out for that laugh. And that laugh always annoyed me. Chickens! Triple play, cable internet and phone, all for one low monthly rate. More bowls. McDouble. Toss that shit on the grill. Get out of here, you bull. And here's the end of the level. Of course, we're not going to get through that yet. Here's yet another dragon. Just 3. Alvar.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
A little winded, you say? Well, that's too bad. And look, this chicken spawned back in. McDouble. Toss that on the grill. And here, if we're going to have to glide all the way from here, and there's our egg thief that we're looking for. There he is. So we have to come at him, bro, and then flame him in the ass. There's our second egg. That is all the eggs that we can collect here in the artisan world. Oh, come on, camera. Gee. Whoa, shoot. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Thank you. I almost caused my first death right there. If I caused my first death this early, that would have been pretty embarrassing for me. Because I was going to say, this is an easy level. It's just like hard to die now and then if you're just that good at these games. It's like nearly hard to die unless if you're not thinking about what you're doing, you know what I mean? And here we are, and now we've gotten to the last dragon of this level, and the last dragon of the artisan world. So there are 16 dragons overall in at the artisan world. I was gonna say, where the heck is this thing? Because it's the last gem of the level. And as you can see, 190 plus 10. Do you even math, bro? 200 out of 200 gems. And also, here's the last dragon of the level and artisan world. And this is one of the most worthless dragons ever, with the most common phrase that they use in this game. We're gonna rescue Thor. Listen.
Thank you for releasing me.
Not this again. This has been haunting me throughout the entire game during my childhood. It's nice info you're bringing me there, Thor. Very nice info. Even though it doesn't really help me out one bit. Yeah, you're just encouraging me for freeing you. That's all you're gonna do? I mean, come on now. So, we're not completely done with the artisan homeworld. We still gotta do the flight level, because every homeworld has a flight level. If we go over here towards the waterfall, I guess I have to step on the stepping stones again. I thought if once you step on the stepping stones, you completely, like, it'll just stay down. So now we gotta do Sunny Flight. I mean, we've gone through all the regular levels of the artisan homeworld. Now we just gotta do the like the bonus level, you might say, time trial level. So the idea of this one, we find these certain objects, like these trains right here. And if you get, there's always 8 items, 8 objects, you might say, of a certain kind. There are always 4 kinds of objects in each time trial. Of course, the first set being the barrels, and the second, here's 2 more sets of objects like planes. And every time you destroy an object, you'll get time added. You'll get more seconds added to your time, which is of course what you're gonna need. And I'm not sure if this is the fastest way. I doubt this is the fastest way to get through this time trial. And I know that because I just thought that since I know these planes actually give you 3 seconds added to your time, which is really good. And here's another set, because normally the best way to get through this time trial is to go through in a certain order. Like the first thing you gotta do is the barrels. Then I'm guessing the second one will be. I'm thinking I'm doing the last one, because you can see right there the planes are the third set of items that they want you to do it in order. And there's the next set of arches, but we're gonna save those for later, because here's the last set of items, the chests, and all 8 of these are right here in this little crystal area right here. I was gonna say, I hope I don't lose that flight right there, because if you hit something like that, you could like mess up your glide, and you do glide endlessly, as you can see right here. see. Yeah, chests were the last. So the arches were gonna be were the second one in order. So somewhat in order, but at least I'm gonna be able to get the time, at least any way possible to get the time trial done is all is necessary. And only 3 arches left to go, and the last 2 are right here. And with a couple seconds left to go, we just dominated this time trial. And every time trial level always has 300 gems. You got to be able to get all in one like that in order to be able to get all 300 gems. Because every set of objects, as you can see right there, there's 60 gems for each set that you complete. So I got a minute 58 seconds flat. So it's a pretty good, alright record for having not played again in a while. So now we're completely done with the artisan world. Now we're going to advance to the second world, which what we're gonna do in the next part of this Let's Play. So I just gotta save it real quick, and then we will go into the second home world in the next part of the Let's Play. So hopefully you guys enjoyed part 2 of our Let's Play of Spyro the Dragon, and I will see you guys in the next part. I will talk to you later. Take it easy.